Rockday House, Rockday House Shy, Rockday House, Rockday House Shy, Cowploy How about Shao Shy, double honor to the elder apostle and great militant who will, and sincere salutations to the oxygen that puts on the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power all about Shao Shy that are the hope will elect. And it's my heart call for the great militant Los Angeles camp, GMS Ancient Day 2, and got an article here came across from naturalnews.com. It's the massive cover up of anal cancer by the mainstream media in order to protect the LGBT narrative that denied medical reality. And it's dated November 28th, which was a couple of days ago, Tuesday. So it's same week. And pretty much they're covering up anal cancer amongst the homosexual communities, though the LGBT can look good, knowing that um, anal sex is is unhealthy. It's how can I say it's not it's proven to be medically damaging to your body when you have anal sex. You know, it's not meant for an anal to be penetrated by a penis to be doing committing sodomy. So we get into the article. It said there's there's an epidemic of anal cancer sweeping across America, and while it might not be a politically correct to say so, one group in particular seems to be getting it the most: homosexual men. It said, according to a report, men with HIV who have sex with other men are 100 times more likely to develop anal cancer than HIV negative men who exclusively have sex with women. This suggests that anal cancer is a disease that almost exclusively afflicts non-straight males who are on the verge of or already have AIDS, a fact that again is likely to ruffle some feathers, you know, because people homosexuals make it seem like it's okay and it's normal to be a homosexual, and it's not okay to be a homosexual, you know. One, the Most High, who the world called God, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ, didn't create man and man to have sex with each other, and there was a great penalty for doing that. First, we're gonna get into anal cancers. It's right here. You Google it. It's a disease in which uh, malignant fertility cancer cells form in the tissue of the anus, being infected with the human uh, papillo or papillomavirus HPV increases the risk of developing anal cancer. Final anal cancer include bleeding from the anus or rectum or a lump near the anus, which is pretty much a hemorrhoid. Let's look up hemorrhoid real quick. Let's start Wikipedia. The that's gross. I didn't want to see that. Look up hemorrhoid. Uh, that's a form of hemorrhoid. Uh, it's the hemorrhoid or swollen vein in the lowest part of your rectum and anus. Sometimes the wall of the blood vessels stretch so thin that the vein bold and get irritated, especially when you poop. Stolen hemorrhoid, also called plied hemorrhoid, are one of the most common causes of rectal bleeding. And hemorrhoid are in the Bible. Hemorrhoid in the Bible. So let's get back to the article. It said not only that, but anal cancer appears to be a disease that ultimately results from persistent infection with human or HPV. This is what health authorities are saying anyway, as they bemoan the lack of national screening guidelines for detecting HPV infection early in order to prevent it from developing anal precancer, followed by full-blown anal cancer. It could all just be a ploy to get more people to take ABP vaccines, which have already proven themselves to be a massive hoax created by the pharmaceutical industry to generate more profit. And of course, they're going to do that. Um, let's see. Down there. The American Cancer Society has also declared that it expects to see 8,200 new cases of anal cancer just in 2017 alone, and the number is going to be a whole lot higher than that. More than half of those who end up developing the disease will be diagnosed at stage 3 or later, which means they will most likely end up dying, which is good. A homosexual will be put to death. It's Leviticus 20 and 13. That's what the Bible speaks about homosexuals. It said, "But man ought to lie with mankind, man on man, as he lies with a woman. So if a man lie down, have sex, just like he would with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." So it's not normal to do that. You know, not supposed to be uh, a homosexual and having sure ain't supposed to have a what you call it, anal sex, sodomy. It's scripture speak about sodomy. Sodomite among Deuteronomy 23 and 17. It said, "There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel, nor a sodomite of the son of Israel." Let's see. What's the scripture say about what it means to be a sodomite? And the Hebrew word is kadash. That is said, sodomite, unclean, a male temper prostitute. That's not what it means. That is not what sodomite means. Let's see what the computer say about sodomite. A person who engaged in sodomy. That's what the word sodomy means. Sexual intercourse involving anal or oral copulation. And really, it's sexual intercourse involving anal. That's what sodomy means. You can also go to the animal line. The origin of sodomy. It's the century 1300 unnatural sexual relations. So sodomy is unnatural sexual relations, such as though imputed to the inhabitants of biblical Sodom, especially between persons of the same sex, but also with B. No, it means same sex. Cause with beat is bestiality. See? It's there from old French, sodomai, from late Latin, anal sex, literally the sin of Sodom. From Latin, sodoma, in Middle English, so it's the sin of Sodom. Because what happened to Sodom? Sodom got destroyed for engaging in unnatural sex, which is same sex, which we just read in Leviticus 20 and 13. So back to the article. Here we go. Uh, Homosexual are not the only people developing anal cancer. However, a study conducted in Hawaii found that anybody who has anal sex, period, which you woman too, which is sodomy. So you guys out there that sodomizing your woman or sodomizing woman, period, uh, the different thing not to do those things, you know, because that is unnatural, you know, which includes straight couples is more likely to develop anal cancer than others who do not have anal sex, right? Because anal sex, sodomy, is not clean. It's not a natural sex. Instead, in a lame attempt at being politically correct, new outlets were quick to suggest that there are other non-sexual ways of contacting the disease as well. Again, trying to deflect from anal sex being the primary cause. And there is no other way to get anal cancer. The only way you can get anal cancer is a male organ, a penis, penetrating an anus, whether it be male or female anus. The result will be same, you know, anal cancer. And this is how Esau get down, you know. But mainly I wanted to bring this article out saying that, you know, it's not natural to have anal sex, and this is what happens when you have anal sex. You get anal cancer. Uh, like this Roman 1 and uh, start at 18. For the wrath of Yahweh is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men. And anal sex is ungodliness and unrighteous, who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Because that which may be known of Yahweh is manifest in them, for Yahweh hath showed it unto them. For the invisible thing of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So they're without excuse. Because they know that it's not normal to have anal sex, you know. That's why they're trying to cover it up. And it's only pertaining to the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. Because anal sex is huge among Israel, man, among those people. And it's a warning to those that's thinking about or still doing it. Y'all need to repent from that. Because you will receive the plague of Sodom. You will be burned up in this place. It said, verse 21, because that when they knew Yahweh, they glorified him not as Yahweh or the Most High, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image, made like the corruptible man into a bird. And let me jump down. It's verse 24. Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart. So Yahweh, who the world called the Most High, that created you, He gave you up in your uncleanness with that anal sex, the sodomized, because that was of your lust from your, it's of their own mind, from your heart, with your mind. You did with your heart desire, with your mind desire. To dishonor their own body between themselves, and you dishonor your body by having anal sex. And look what happens when you have anal sex. You get anal cancer. See, that's what you get for dishonoring your body. Because your body is not your own. It's back in Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever, amen. For this cause Yahweh gave them up unto a vow of affection, for even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Right, and the woman letting the man penetrate their butt, ain't it? It's unnatural. See, it's against nature. And look up the word vow, affection. He's also announced it.
Strong's G 819. Atamia. Atamia.
Atamia, it's a dishonor. Look up this word. Disgrace. It's that public shame or disgrace. Pretty much embarrassment. That word. Hostile.
Strong's G 3806. Pathos. Pathos.
Pata. It's that whatever befall one, whether it be bad, whether it be sad or joyous, feeling which the mind suffer, an affliction of the mind, emotion, passion. So that what that means. Verse 27, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the women, which is becoming homosexual, burning their lust one toward another, man with man, working in that which is unseemly. And that's unseemly. Men having sex with men, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And the recompense is all of the deeds and pleasures that Yahweh sent there, whether it be anal sex, AIDS, HIV, and stuff. It said 28, even when they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind for the judgment, not knowing that homosexual is wrong, is going off, to do those things which are not convenient, and those things are not convenient. Homosexuality is not convenient for your body. You can see, like we just read, it causes anal cancer. So if you want to read the whole article, put a link in the description box, and it's the warning, and to those you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you better stop doing that, and you consider doing it. You better, uh, turn from it. With that, shalom.